Good morning. My name is Zenia Harrison, and I am the author of Fearfully and Wonderfully Made. I am who God says I am. I wanted to do a brief video this morning to do two things. One, I want to introduce myself to you. I want to say, hey. And two, I wanted to discuss a little bit with you about my book, if that's okay. My book is my personal testimony about how God delivered me from the spirits of low self-esteem, low self-worth, self-hatred, rejection, all of those different negative things that oppressed me for so many years of my life. I mean, most of my life, to be quite honest with you. I'm in my 30s, and I'm talking about most of my life. I won't tell you exactly which 30. That might be sharing a little bit too much of my truth, huh? But it is my personal testimony. It's my journey about how God really just gutted me open and delivered me from all of these negative feelings that were hindering me from being the person that He created me to be, He intended for me to be. I feel like it is a book that is meant to be a sound in the land in these times, because so many people are struggling in the same exact way. They are oppressed with feelings of self-hatred and low self-worth, and it's really infecting and affecting so many aspects of their lives as it did mine. I want you to visit Amazon.com. I would love for you to pick up the book, but if you just want to kind of peruse the pages, there is a section on Amazon.com where you can look through and kind of read the content a little bit. I encourage you to go read the content. I really believe that when you do so, God is going to impress on your heart. He's going to inspire you to pick the book up, because it is a life-changing experience waiting to happen. It's a liberating experience between you and God that's waiting to happen. I say liberating because in this self journey that I went on, in this time that God really gutted me open, it was a freeing experience. He exposed so many things to me about what was really going on in my life and why I was oppressed with all this negativity. When He gutted me open, you know what was at the root of all these negative feelings? The devil, the enemy, the liar, the accuser. He was at the root of it. For all of these years, he was feeding me these lies, these inaccuracies, these manipulating me, honey, into thinking that I was something that I was not, manipulating me into thinking that I was of low self-worth and of no consequence, and that I didn't have a reason really to even be, that I was just here, child, and had nothing to give. And God said, you know what? Enough is enough. I got to a place in my walk with God where He said, it's time to gut you open and show you what's really going on so that you can walk in your truth. Cindy Trim, amazing author, I love her, puts it best to me, and she says, your authentic self. God took me on this journey. It was over the span of a few years. This book took a while to write because it was really like surgery. It was work on me. And God delivered me so. And I'm telling you, this feeling of liberation, this feeling of freedom is amazing. God has come to set the captives free. And that is whatever is holding you back, whatever has you bound, whatever is hindering you from being your best self. God has come to set you free. And I really believe that this book, Fearfully and Wonderfully Made, I Am Who God Says I Am, is a book that can really catapult you into that place and that season that God wants you to be in. So I encourage you to visit Amazon.com. Pick it up, please pick it up. But you know what? If you want to start at perusing those pages, it's a great place to start. I hope you feel encouraged to do so. I have a corresponding blog. It's iam-fwm.com. It's a blog where I talk about, inspirational things to lift us up, to encourage us, to motivate us. And it's a great way to get to know a little bit more about me if you're interested in doing that as well. I love you so much. I thank you for allowing me to spend this time with you. I really hope that you would just allow God to lead you and go in and pick up this book. I really believe it'll bless your life. Pick it up for your mama, your sister, your daughter, your auntie, grandma, and them, all of them. For those men who think that you can't be blessed by it because it was written for women with women in mind, Listen, there are things that you are going through that God can deliver you from through this book as well. Be not discouraged. Pick it up. Let God do this transformation in your life. He's waiting for you. He loves you, and so do I. Have an amazing day. God bless you. Mwah.